Second headline. Let's move to this. Mike Sando reported that the New York Jets, quote unquote, swung at a bunch of players in free agency and quote unquote got nobody. Okay, this is complete BS. And he referenced Tyreek Hill specifically. Okay, the only thing that Joe Douglas could have done to acquire Tyreek Hill was move MetLife Stadium to Miami. That's the only thing he could have done. Tyreek Hill wanted to live in Florida. Even if he paid him more, the income tax difference between Florida and New Jersey, New York is like 7-8%. So you'd have to overpay by 8% just to make the money even. So then if you wanted to offer more than Miami, you're talking paying 15-20% more. I mean, you're talking giving him like quarterback money, close to $40 million. So should we have done that? I don't think anybody thinks we should have done that. So I'm not going to give Joe Douglas a big pat on the back that he tried, but I'm also not going to kill him. Like, yeah, he did his job. It didn't work out. Life goes on. On to the next. And okay, then let's talk about some of the players we did sign. Laken Tomlinson is a Pro Bowl guard who is one of the most respected players in the NFL. So he's nobody, according to Mike Sando. DJ Reed, 25-year-old corner. Incredible production last year. He's nobody. Jordan Whitehead, a heat-seeking missile to the football and Super Bowl champion. He's nobody. Tyler Conklin and CJ Uzomah, two best tight ends we've had in a decade. They're nobody. Having historic draft capital, 4 players in the top 40. Those guys are all going to be nobody. This is a non-story. And so any individual free agent, there's 32 teams. So on any individual free agent, if we break it up, every team has an even shot. That's a 3.1% chance to sign with any individual team. And when you're trying to poach free agents from other teams, that percentage is obviously lower because guys are more inclined to re-sign where they are. So you're talking a less than 3% chance to pry a guy away from his team. What are we talking about? And the article goes on to say we didn't get any big names. Okay. You know who got a lot of big names in free agency? The New York Jets from 2011 to 2019. And they did not make the playoffs once. Darrelle Revis the second time. That was a big name. Chris Johnson and Le'Veon Bell. Older running backs. Those were big names. Eric Decker. That was a big name. Tremaine Johnson. That was a big name. Extending Muhammad Wilkerson. That was a big name. Came super close to signing Ndamukong Suh. Remember that? And it's like the former Washington Redskins who would win free agency every year just by writing blank checks, and it would get them nowhere. So I respect Joe Douglas for having his walkaway number. And we're not just going to get abused anymore. We're not going to be the place players go to just cash out at the end of their career and have this quasi-retirement. It's like we're the pension fund of the NFL. Hey, come to the Jets when you're 31 and washed. Then when they cut you, you get their dead money coming to you until you're 33. You get like a little severance package, courtesy of the New York Jets. How do we stop doing that? By saying no. By saying, we're going to give you fair market value. And if you want to get overpaid, go to Jacksonville. Good luck. So we can stop getting abused by free agents. The free agents can stop using Jets rumors as leverage to up the price of other teams. Only way we stop that is by saying no. Only way you stop getting used by people in your life. You have a backbone. You say no. You say no. And Joe Douglas has said no. He didn't overpay. He didn't want to overpay. Every time that you have your walkaway number in your head on a big investment, right? And the price keeps going up and up, and you say, I could swing it. I could swing it. And you pull out the chase card or you sign the dotted line, man, you regret it. You regret it. You do, because you wanted to lease that car to impress some girl. You feel stupid driving that thing around by yourself and nobody cares. So good for Joe Douglas for having his walkaway number and being disciplined.